You villains got one over on our heroes. Well done. But that performance though, nothing short of heroism. Oh gosh, welcome to Celly season. I go by the name of Celly. On this channel, we talk about Arsenal, we talk about the Gooners, we talk about movies, acting, anything that may be of value or entertainment to yourself. So make sure that if you like the sound of that, make sure that you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell notification and select all notification, and you'll be notified for whenever ever we upload the video, because they don't notify you anyway. So we are going to be talking about the Arsenal and the Villa match. We lost 3-0, spoilers. Gosh, and the media have been praising Aston Villa for, doing so well. In this video, I'll be showing no, they were not that good. We were just stupidly poor. Like, the performance was stupidly poor. If that was Man City, this would have been probably 10-2. Yeah, I'm calling it. It probably went 10-2. If this is Liverpool, I don't know. I feel like we lost by a much bigger margin against a much better opposition. So, no, I refuse to accept that this Villa team is actually quite good. And also, I'm gonna be spending the time in this video. That will be the bulk of the video. I'll be showing you how bad the Villa side is, and I'll be highlighting a lot of the problems that we actually had in the match. I will also be showing you the tactic I would have liked to see, and also be summarizing the players that I thought really stood out and had an okay game. There was a little bit of hope with these players. So without further ado, let's just jump into the match. Now this is the lineup I would have liked to see, if I'm being completely honest with you. I would have liked to see Aubameyang. That's not the one. I would like to see Aubameyang right through the middle. Willian playing as a 10, and Ceballos coming into midfield. Partey is a really true signing, because he's actually a really good box-to-box. Kind of reminds me of Vieira a little bit, and he's gonna be running all day long. We can guarantee that. So that gives Ceballos that time to just make these runs, like just go up and just play key passes and just sit back and just hoover up. He can play as a deep line. I know it's more of a advanced playmaker, but he can play there too. So that's what I would have liked to see in the match. In the match, though, I really wish I didn't witness it. It is possibly our worst performance since Unai Emery. Probably our worst performance, and it was just shocking. This is how it started. So they cleared the ball, and Bellerin heads it back to Willian. Willian makes a mistake. Everyone does it. I'm not even on Willian for that. His attitude was brilliant. The fact that he chased it all back is how we should be playing. He chased it back. He done the best part well. That's why Barkley had to shuffle over. Otherwise, he would have been running straight at the defense. We know that. Watkins, it was good. We shut him out. The man was really shut out here. There was nothing given. The way that we even took shape really quickly, this was good. Drilled. I don't know what happened, though. I have no idea what happened. Drilled. This is drilled work. But from this moment, I don't know what happened. From this moment, I have no idea. He was allowed to run up. Great. Okay, cool. Holding has done well to cause the offside trap. As you can see, he is looking to ensure that there is actually a trap going on, and everyone, the dependents are switched on. You will see, ideally, Bellerin should be covering a little bit more here, so that allowing Willian to do the other job of the game. But if Willian was switched on, he wouldn't even, he wouldn't need Bellerin to actually shuffle over too quickly. He would have just closed him down. I don't know why he didn't close him down. This was the issue. I'm going to first show how bad Villa is. I'm going to first show. This chance in a Man City team is getting finished right here, right now. And it wouldn't need 10, 15 seconds extra to get it done. This would have been done the minute that, if this was Kevin De Bruyne, let's say this is Kevin De Bruyne. If the minute he hit his feet, this would have been over. The minute that Barkley even if it's Man City, obviously it wouldn't be Barkley, it would be Sterling here. The minute that Sterling track back onside, in fact, he would even do this. He would be trying to make a run into this space because, Pep knows how Arteta's going to line up. He's going to be zonal pressing. So he'll be exploiting this. And Arteta knows that. So if we played like this against City, this would have been we wouldn't seeing Sterling right here. Now that he sees it's onside, he would have definitely not taken this long to track back. He would have noticed that he would have seen that Grealish is trying to do something. No, not Grealish. Kevin De Bruyne is trying to do something. That's when he would have switched on, try to come back because he's actually a quality forward. Obviously, I'm not gonna blame Barkley too much, but I still think he should be a lot more switched on for someone who is a natural midfielder. Just this is bad. This is really bad, and the movement as well from Villa, there was none. These two never moved from that position. They just stood here. I'll show you. See? Do you think a Man City team would do this? We just stand there. You got Aguero here. You have who plays on the right? Mahrez, maybe Ferran Torres sometimes. You have Jesus as well. It will be if Aguero, Jesus is starting at the moment, he's on form. If Jesus was in his team, we're finished. You have Jesus. Jesus will be trying to find, especially trying to exploit the space that's literally here. He would at least try to make that run if Sterling wasn't going to do it. But I still think Sterling would have made the run. Sterling, if this is Kevin De Bruyne, he's quicker. He definitely goes. He knows he goes back on side. He's making a run here. He's gonna be doing like this, just turn around, and the minute he does that pivot, he does that quick pivot. He's doing that because he knows that Kevin De Bruyne would slide the ball through, and he would be trying to go to holding, and then holding. He would try and go to holding, and then he would just make the pass, and then he would just run in behind him. That's it. We were out. We would have been out. But because they're actually a terrible side, nothing happened. Nothing actually happened. He passed it back to Barkley. What's Barkley gonna do? We didn't defend. We didn't do anything. We done actually worse. We actually allowed him to enter the box. That would have given away a penalty if Willian had stuck a foot out. So if we were not playing conservative tackling, if that wasn't Arteta's style for this match, Willian would have maybe gone into a tackle and drawn a foul. You know what I mean? If we decided to go with a hard tackling press, with a hard tackling, but we didn't. Barkley's got the ball now. Oh, this part. Gosh, this is so bad. Why is he's got the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds. There are so many things wrong, and I'm just gonna start with, why would you let him have that much time with every zone marked out? This zone is marked out. He is not going anywhere. He has only, if all he had to do was pressurize him. If he pressurized him, he would have had to pass to Grealish or make a rash ball in the air. If he passed to Grealish would have had to pass, depending on how he pressurized, because if he pressurized with our zones in mind, Grealish pressurized. Willian just has to pressurize him outside the box. But Lacazette would be pressurizing him here. So Lacazette now coming back is justified. Why is Aubameyang here? Do you see this? We're just poor. So they're poor. Now looking at us, we have all 11 men in our. This is just bad. In the 23rd minute, we don't even have a lead to preserve. I understand that Douglas Luiz made a run up. But they've got it. That's why we have loaded these zones up. They have it. So why is Aubameyang here? Who is up top? This is how poor we were. Look at this. So McGinn notices, oh shoot, this team is not doing anything. Okay, let me go on a stroll. Oh, I'm going on an adventure. Ooh. Now, it's not bad here because he's running to nowhere. So we still done our job, but I would have liked to press so that they would have made errors like the way that they made against Leeds. Marcelo Bielsa's men made sure that those guys were pressurizing them, and they crumbled by the 57th minute, I believe. They crumbled. That's what we should have done. I mean, nothing really materialized because, we had the zones covered up, but there's still a problem because now that we close them down, what should have really happened ideally is holding, run back to your zone, run back to your position, just here. Run back to your position and mark it. But that didn't happen. Holding turn around again. Guaranteed if he ran back, this chance is gone. This zone is covered. Willian, it wouldn't have mattered what I am about to explain. So Barkley gets the ball, knocks it back to Grealish. Grealish again, Holding does well to notice the error that Willian done before and not allow him to enter the box. He closes him down, forces the error. Now, if this was anyone, if it was Bellerin or Willian doing this, I know he probably didn't want Willian to do it again because it was too bad. So what should have happened is speak to Bellerin to go close him down if that was what he was thinking, But no. What Willian does right here is like dropping the atom bomb in your own country. I will never understand why he moved from the zone he has. First and foremost, with this, Willian's zone was covered. This was his zone. Bellerin, this was his zone. Partey, yeah, you get it. So they were covered. Bases are covered. Great. What are you doing, my guy? Why? That was the issue. That's what caused the issue. Why would Willian make that run? He went in a zonal marking. You don't just decide to play man marking. He just went to press Barkley, not really pressing his zone and marking that zone. He just pressed Barkley. And that's what destroyed the play. I'm going to try to let it run now. Saka doesn't deserve blame. I mean, yeah, okay, he was beaten, but the damage was done. They weren't good. Look at that. They weren't good. Oh, he doesn't even have. I mean, I can understand why he stepped out of his, why he didn't jump there, but the dangers there were like. This one was fine. It was always here. But they've done well because look, Bellerin's communicating with him. Willian, stay. He's there. Stay. What? I don't blame him. I don't. That was the issue. And that is the same problem that we've had since Wenger. He's always been criticized for not closing down teams, not tackling teams strong enough. That's been his criticism. That is so it's not, I don't think like that's been his criticism, but that match is style of play because he was always keeping the ball. So they didn't need to do anything. If you got the ball, you don't need to defend. So that was Wenger's philosophy. But if you're gonna, I don't know. The problem that we have is literally I don't know what is up with the way that we defend. I do not understand what actually happened in that game because I've seen this team play against better sides. I've seen this team. We have been solid defensively from last season. I think the tail end of last season to the tail end of last season. We've been solid defensively. I will talk about that later on. I will do a video. I'm hoping to highlight this soon, but I'm gonna bring this video to a close because I don't want to drag it out. But you see the problem that we actually have. in my honest opinion, the most standout player from that game was actually Gabriel. Magalhaes actually done really, really well because he's probably the only player that struck me as the only cool one. As the only cool one, he tried to create a couple of chances. I think he tried to give one to Oding and he didn't quite materialize. He's probably the one that we should actually try and build the back around. In my honest opinion, I really want to see him pair with Saliba just to see how they actually work with each other because these are our two brightest sparks. I don't know why they're not playing week in week out. I understand, the relationship between Holding and Magalhaes, but legit you can switch them around. You need to be playing these three. But nonetheless, I'm not the manager. It's Arteta, so he knows way more than I do. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you actually did enjoy this. The news I was gonna share with you before I actually do go is actually that you can tune into the streams that I do. I actually have a full manager save with Brentford. I started off unemployed, and it's something that I play regularly on Twitch. So you can join me on there, Caleb underscore ISR. I'm gonna change it soon, but anyway, it's called Caleb underscore ISR, and literally all you have to do is just tune and watch. I'm now in the fourth season with Brentford. We are in Champions League proper, so this is cracking. The story is interesting. I've got some previous videos and then you can watch it. But yeah, I hope to see you on the next match that we do. Have a good one. Peace.